Hello, speech class. We're going to be making French fries. And as you can already see in the corner of the video, they are very wrinkly. No, they're not a new strain of potato. They are just red potatoes. They have been sitting in a basement. And yes, they feel like an old man's skin. Sadly. So, first what you want to do is wash your potatoes, which I did before this because it's just scrubbing them. No soap. Do not. Just water. Just water. And you're going to need a bowl to put your French fries in. I'll explain that later. But first, you're going to want to cut your potatoes into your French fries. So, I like to go long ways and just slice them. And you can cut them however you want because it's your preference of potato. I like mine thin because I like Freddy's French fries. I don't like them thick. Be careful when you're cutting potatoes. I like to cut them long ways, and I don't stack them, which would probably be, it would cut off a lot of time. But I have found when I stack them, I have a habit of cutting myself more often. So I don't stack them. And you're just going to slice them into the French fry size you want. Yeah. And this process will take me, I don't know, 30, 20 minutes. I have no idea. But I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, now that you've got all your French fries cut up and put in this bowl, you want to take some iodized salt, or any salt, I don't care. If you want to use Celtic sea salt, use it. But you need to just like douse these French fries in salt. Don't worry, you're not eating them with that much salt on them. And after that, you're going to fill this bowl with water. And the reason you want to do that is because it soaks up the starch out of the potatoes, and it makes it so that the oil won't explode when you put your potatoes in there. Okay, now, you fill up your bowl. Now that your potatoes are soaking, you want to get your oil ready. Now, I have always had this thing. This thing is always filled with oil, and we reuse it, which is sometimes odd. But we have this thing, we just turn it on, heat it up, and if you don't have that, what you can do is just take a pan and put some olive oil in it. It does not have to be a lot, it can be just like a little bit, enough to cover the bottom, and just fry your potatoes that way. Honestly, that would probably be better, but we have this, and it's just like deep frying it. Yeah. So you're going to let that soak while that heats up, and if again, you have that pan that just has oil on the bottom. I would soak these like 10 minutes before you turn on that oil because less oil heats up faster and you don't want to burn your oil. Okay, so when your oil's ready, you're going to want to drain your French fries. And you're just going to start off by draining them. Simple as that. That is disgusting water. This is why you drain them. And this is like one of the most important things. You do not want there to still be foam on your French fries when you're finished draining them, because that will also contribute to the oil exploding. So you want to like rinse it several times. You don't want to put all of them in at once. I would do like 2 handfuls. And you're just gonna stir them every once in a while. And you'll know when they're done because they'll feel hard against, that sounds so wrong, but you'll know when they're done. Yeah. And they'll start floating at the top when they're done. Yep. So now that you've taken your french fries out of the oil, you're going to want to season them. Thessaley, no. You're going to want to season them. And we use garlic, salt, and parsley. You can use Lowry's. We have to make our own. But then you season your french fries. And finally, at the end, after you've seasoned your french fries, give one to your little sibling. Goodbye. So they'll leave you alone. Now you're all done. Enjoy.